Growing up, I grew up in East Idaho in Idaho Falls, pretty small town, so there wasn't a whole lot to do there. I spent a lot of my time doing sports, especially as a young kid. I did pretty much every sport that I could. And that was always really fun for me, but I never really got into working out and interested in my body until it was about my senior year in high school. When I started getting into fitness, when I started going to the gym and pushing myself and the dieting, it completely shifted my focus away from those things I was obsessing over, those things that I'd struggled with for so many years, and it put my focus in a better place. I went from a scared senior in high school with anxiety about everything that you could think of to building confidence. Then what I started finding is that I was better at other areas of my life because of the discipline that I'd put in the gym and in the kitchen. And I just started realizing, this was something that made me better as a person. This was a way that I could push myself past my limits and find new ways to grow, not just in fitness, but in all areas of my life. When I was, it was my second year of college, and I was trying to figure out if I wanted to keep playing soccer or if I wanted to kind of pursue this bodybuilding thing. And I remember I went to my first bodybuilding show and I said, that's really cool, I want to do that. A year later, I was able to get on that bodybuilding stage that I wanted to, and I loved it. I loved everything about the competing, but it wasn't just the competing. It was more so I just fell in love with the daily habits of the training, of the dieting. I loved seeing the changes in my body. I found it super empowering. I have control over the way that I look in a world that we have so little control over the things that happen around us, and so I really fell in love with it. I started just pursuing every opportunity that I possibly could in the fitness industry. So at first that was just a lot of competing, but then I got into personal training as well. I got my degree in exercise science. I just literally encased my entire life around this fitness and health thing. And as time went on, I just started looking for little opportunities to grow it within the fitness industry and had opportunities to do the Bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search. And that was a huge opportunity for me to be a finalist there and to be able to get some more exposure. And then in October of 2015, I was fortunate enough to meet with Dymatize and be able to get the opportunity to become an athlete. I think about where I would be without fitness, and I can't even imagine it right now, to be honest. It's had such a huge impact on my life, and it's changed the whole trajectory of what I do. I think of huge decisions that I've made in my life. Where to go to school, where to go to college, that decision was made based off of fitness. I met my wife in a gym. I've made so many great friends and built so many great relationships based off of fitness and being in that community. So to try and think of where I would be without fitness, I can't even imagine it. I'd be on a completely different course, and I'm really grateful for those opportunities that fitness has given me and the relationships that I've been able to build through that.